things this couple of things this morning. Wait, behave. Shut up. Couple of things this morning. Peg 2 is shut. Peg 3 is shut. All the other pegs on both lakes are in.
And it's a shame your main ain't shut.
If you have the caravan swim, you can have the shed, but you're not having the caravan, right? Fair is fair, but there's the double sheds there if you want it, right? There's electric in there, so if you want to go and get your kettle, 42-inch TV, whatever. Alright, the draw will be done. One pair come up and draw a ball. Whatever number's on the ball is what order you can pick your swims in. So whoever gets peg 1 picks first, peg 2, so on down the line. Alright? So you can pick your peg. Alright, everybody happy with that? Yeah. Well, peg 1. So whoever wants to go first, whoever wants to put their hand in and draw out the ball, you're welcome.
Steve's on the senior, oh not senior, am I?
What number's that, Nige?
9.
6, isn't it?
Bob? Yeah, Bob can do other.
Josh, good pick.
You fucking useless. I put one away out of the way. I'm going for 11.
Because I'm going to put my hand like that and go like that.
What did you get anyway? 9.
I can't carry a baby.
Nice one.
How much more is
Harry, but you think
Choosing pegs seems to be a little bit awkward for some of them.
If anyone goes in 40.
Well, there you go, that's a chance to go to.
On a beautiful September day, we're back at Bearley Lakes for the annual charity match in aid of the Meningitis Trust. It's just gone up past 10. Everybody's fishing. But I wouldn't mind betting the thing they're really here for is the social. This is always a brilliant laugh. Hopefully there'll be a few fish caught, but the conditions aren't really perfect for it. It's high pressure, cold nights and hot days. Perfect weather for socialising.
Yes, was it?
Yeah, it looked about, I'll say it looked about. Just looked like a double.
just under 10, 12, right?
I don't.
Not over my head.
No. Tip his back a bit, Steve. That's it.
How heavy was it?
10 pounds, 12 ounces.
Okay. Here's one. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Stunning one. Let's get it back.
Well, the sun's gone in and the wind's got really cold. Everybody's settled in, working hard, but there's still only been 2 fish come out, neither from this lake. That lovely scaly one came out to Steve Hewer, incidentally his first one on the syndicate. Pretty fish to have. Oh, there's Jakey in the background. And I believe Marcus has had a 14-pound common, and I've heard a rumour that he's lost one as well. So there's more fish coming out than we thought there might be. So fingers crossed, there's a long way to go. Well, Josh has been working this morning and he's arrived. So Team Poppet are back in action. Don't they make a lovely couple? Looks like we're filling it in. That's a lot of pellet. Well, here we go. Everybody's winding in. Our rods are in. It's time for the barbecue and the social. Bring it on.
too many drinks.
No? Marcus, just shout the George in there again.
What do you call a barbecue? Proper social, this is.
How long have you been doing that now?
And they can't do that. I can't do that now until.
No, she can't. It doesn't fit, I suppose.
Well, that's it. The barbecue's done. Everybody's heading back to their pegs now. Well, most are. I think some are coming back to our peg to watch the rugby. The view across the main lake as we walk back to our peg. The sun's beginning to go down. Everybody's a lot merrier than they were before the barbecue. See what happens here. Got a whole night to go. And most of tomorrow. Only 2 fish out so far. Let's hope we have a few more between us. Either way, it's a lot of fun.
Well, rumour has it that the grassy carp lives in here in the mobile home. Everyone tells us Dave keeps it safe in here, only gets caught when he brings it out. Jules has just disappeared round the other side. The mobile home is empty. I'm going to check it out. Well, it has to be with water, so it can't be in the lounge here. Let's delve a bit deeper while he's gone. It's not in the kitchen sink. It's not in the toilet, and it's not in the shower. Disappointing to say the very least, but at least we know it's not in here now.
Well, it's nearly 7:30. The sun's going down behind the hills. The birds are singing. They sing all night here, actually. The peg's very quiet at the moment, but I got a funny feeling that the TV in the mobile home's going on tonight, and everybody's coming to watch the rugby. So I think we might have to wait a few hours before we really get a chance of a fish. But I don't mind. Socials is what this is about. Friends enjoying themselves, bit of a drink, some good food, and lots of fun, and raising some money.
Here's one. Quite a pretty one. Still might win them.
Well, it's around 7:30. Very uneventful night for us. Just a couple of single beeps on Margot's rod while we were watching the rugby. Nothing at all after we'd gone to bed. It's a very, very cold night. Close to a frost. The sun's beginning to come up to burn the mist off. It's going to be another nice day. As you can see, the lake is absolutely shrouded in mist. I shouldn't think too much has happened in the night. There doesn't appear to be too many people up and about. No doubt the stories will come soon. The mist is beginning to burn off now. The sun's pleasantly warm. Everybody's beginning to get up. Talk about what happened in the night, which it seems was absolutely nothing. Doesn't look like a single fish came out the whole venue all night. There was a frost on the ground first thing, and it's going to be another hot day. So I don't think there's going to be many more fish to add to the video, but never mind. We got to 12:30, so we'll keep on plugging
Sunday
away.
morning's always good to look forward to here when we're fishing matches and work parties. As you can see, Steve's already tucked into his. A lovely full English breakfast, and the eggs from right here by the lake.
And you can't beat that.
Nom nom nom. Elvie thinks he'd like a little bit as well.
Well, breakfast has been eaten. It's only a couple of hours to go now. The sunshine's very welcome after that really cold, frosty morning. Swans are coming back in. I believe Grandad had a fish this morning. A pretty little 9-pounder, which takes the tally for the whole competition to 4 fish. We always knew it was going to be hard. I don't think any of us thought it was going to be this hard. Even people with fish in front of them, just finding them impossible to catch today. The only thing properly feeding is the swans. Well, the fishing's done. Now it's time for the raffle and the results. And an awful lot more banter, I would imagine. It's a great group of people.
Joshua and Memorial Match our 3rd year. Is that right? I've got to say, first and foremost, fantastic effort from you guys in terms of fundraising. I've got to count up the raffle. We've raised £424 on the raffle alone.
Well done.
Yes, good result.
And that's all you guys. That's all your generosity. Right. I took a little walk around, made checks, quality of fishing and stuff. Crikey. So my highlights in the evening. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to embarrass people. I popped round to see a couple of friends for an hour, where I had
After this, they won't.
yeah, where I had half an hour stories about Belgian transvestites. I'm not going to share any more than that, but that's quite interesting. I saw George stroking Harry's eel and some cheese, so that was interesting. Interesting this morning, good exhibition of angling by my brother. He called it mud plugging. It's quite interesting. So anyway, quite an interesting sights last night. Obviously we've got the raffle in a minute and the main prizes, but I'm sure you all want to know the super duper prizes. So every year I do these little prizes for people who I think have done a super effort in the over the weekend. So my first award is the All the Gear, No Idea. Myself and Bushy were trying to watch the rugby last night in the caravan, focusing on the game. But this guy, to be fair, he loves his fishing, he's fanatical about his fishing, but all I had in my ear all evening was bait in his rig and what he was going to catch next. So my all the Gear, No Idea award goes to Mr. Steve Diller.
Fishing's always more interesting.
Shut up!
You're only bitter because you lost.
There's a few little bits in there for you, Steve. You'd like to show the Basil.
Basil here.
Okay.
If fishing's no good, you would.
I've got some crosswords. An empty photo album. My biscuits is for what?
Christmas. And the most important thing.
And an ice book. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Steve. Congratulations. This is a little surprise award for someone who caught his first fish on Bearley last night. So where's Steve? Steve, congratulations. Little award for you. I hope you make good use of it.
Oh my word.
This way, please, Steve.
Thank you.
Steve, this way, please.
My next award. This is the Fag On Award. Now, you may not notice, but the smokers amongst you, I do a little count up over the weekend to see who can consume the most tobacco. Well, I walked past a certain peg last night. It must have been peg 9. Anyway, I ended up back in 1970s California. I saw all sorts of things flying around. So I don't know what was in his fags, but they were quite interesting. So, where's Mr. Here you go, buddy. This is yours.
some lighters, Nemo, it's an aerial topper, happy days. I'll push down one, so my one at home, it's filthy. Oh, just got me breakfast as well. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Right. This next one is actually not an award. As I was doing a rig check, or a little bit of tidy up this morning, it was, I just need to put these on for hygiene reasons. I was doing a bit of a tidy up, so I walk all the swims, make sure all the rubbish has been picked up. Anyway, I always make sure they're on, sealed again for hygienic reasons. So, so I was walking around the swims, and I thought, I bet everything's packed up, nice and tidy, everything's gone. Oh, I found some treats in here. So, what I'm going to have to do is get the occupants of the swims to come up and collect their lost property. It's definitely yours. So as I call you out in your swim number, I need someone from the swim to come up and collect them. Yeah, it's a bit fruity. So I think, yeah, this was in the top end of swim 13. So Steve Lovell, I think. So Steve, you'd like to come up and collect your lost property, please?
Jules,
An interesting night, Steve.
Jules, can you?
It's got to be mine.
Jules, can you swing the box round so I can see lost property?
So,
Good.
just need you to confirm a few things, Steve. I guess
I know nothing.
I guess they're yours. There you go. You might just need to try them on for size. Steve, I found that. So that was yours. I'm guessing you got someone to wear that, did you? Obviously you were showing your swim with someone, I don't know who it was. Now, I knew it was definitely yours, because that was so thanks, Steve. If you could take your lost property with you. So that was that swim. That was quite interesting. Now, so, thanks, that's Steve. And I was wandering around peg 15. So that was Sam and Bob. So Sam and Bob could come forward for their lost property, please. Again, I definitely know which one is yours. Oh, hang on, sorry, Steve. They're yours as well. Again, scampi paper fries, I don't know what that to do with, but that's yours there. So Sam and Bob, again, definitely yours. Air freshener.
Oh, that's definitely mine.
That's yours, Bob.
That's your one, is it? Yeah. What's my one then?
Always use these your pet.
Sam, I think that's definitely yours.
Put it on, Sam.
Oh yes.
Put it on, Sam.
Make sure you're putting on the right way, Sam. As don't get embarrassing.
Freaking out. You want to put it on?
The only slightly worrying thing was, I only found one item of Bob's clothing. Which was that?
That's all I wear.
Also found were those.
Oh.
Sam.
Well, I got these as well. I don't remember this in the swim. Let's have plenty of beer. Go on, Em. There you go. Look. Oh, no,
Sam, Bob.
Sam in a spray.
that's it, there you go.
Right, that's that done anyway. So, well done everyone who had the... On now to the... just a few thank yous before we get on to the main presentation. So, big thanks to you all for your generosity. There's key rings and wristbands and meningitis cards in the little dish on the table. Big thanks to my mum and dad and Dave for doing all the food and working so hard. for Luke and Tony doing the running around this morning with the breakfast. Thank you guys. And Dirk for marshalling. Where is he? Is he here? Yeah. There he is. Thank you, mate. Thank you for Bonnie for the cakes. Tone, pass our thanks on. Thank you very much. And big thanks to our sponsors, Tackle UK, who donated a lot of prizes for the raffle, but also the vouchers for the main fishing prizes. Somerset Angling, ESP for the rods, that's fantastic. Palatrax, Mad Baits, and Carp Cup for the prizes they donated as well. So that's those. If I can ask Brenda and Nigel to come up and do the main presentations, please. Yeah. So Brenda's Josh's mum and Nigel's here, representing Lee's stepdad. Josh's stepdad Lee. Do you want to say a few words, Nigel?
Yeah, Lee's given me some instructions. Unfortunately, he can't be here today. He's got other commitments. You had to bear with me. I'm not very good at public speaking. Here we go. Message from Lee. As you are probably aware, I'm unable to come today, and I've made plans to take Ethan to a game show at the Birmingham NEC. I have asked my good friend and fishing buddy Nigel to take my place. Don't believe any stories he tells you about me blanking or casting to the islands, as they're not true, but they are. Yeah. Thank you, Jules, for asking us back to present the trophies for this year's fundraising Fishing for Meningitis Now charity in memory of Josh. With your help and support for Meningitis Now, the charity has been able to provide evidence to the government about a rapid increase in meningitis W strain, as well as looking into creating new vaccines. As you may have noticed in the news over the past couple of months, the government have now rolled out vaccinations for all students. The vaccinations are for the W strain, which is what Josh had. They are also bringing in vaccinations for students of all ages between 13 and 15 at schools which cover ACW and the W strain. So your support and making awareness over the past couple of years really is helping. I am still taking Josh's fishing gear out onto the lakes and buying bits and pieces. I can't say what I've bought as Brenda's in the background. Thank you everyone for taking part this weekend, and the sponsors, especially Ian and the guys from Tackle UK, for not making me look stupid when I visit the shop. I clearly don't have a clue. From Noddy, aka Lee.
Okay, so the winner, so only 4 fish out this weekend, so 4, no prize I'm afraid, chaps, it was Darren and Les at £9 carp. Third is Stephen Al, £10.12. In second place, and winning £40 worth of Tackle UK vouchers, are Sam and Bob. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
And the winners of both the first prize and the biggest fish, yeah, it's your friend and ours. Wurzel himself and Dad, Marcus and Nigel. So they get £20 worth of vouchers for the biggest fish, £40 worth of vouchers for the first prize, plus a weekend in the caravan with me.
That made him smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers.
Oh, trophies as well, chaps.
Yeah.
Oh! So your shield and your nose to keep and your biggest fish.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll have that one.
Right, chaps.
Right, so that concludes the main prize giving. We've just got the raffle now. So we'll try and get through it as quickly as we can.
Hey, please, Nige.
Bren, I'll
Thank you.
draw the first ticket, because that'll be for the rods. And these two
forwards.
Actually, that's a great photo, and that's the one that's going in.
Yeah. First prize in the raffle, guys, get your tickets ready. Right, so this is obviously going to be for the rods. Dig deep. The bucket's also a raffle prize. We finished doing tickets with it. 274. Bob! Bob! We're at Bob. Yeah. Both of them. Well done, Bob.
Well done.
Oh, Bob, what's it out?
Bob.
So excited, I'm so excited. I've never been so lucky, I'm afraid to go home. Is that one?
171 on yellow. 171. Need two goes there. Thank you hugely to Brenda and Nigel for coming along today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
178 on the yellow. 178. Well done, fellas. Right, everybody don't rush off. I want to do a photograph, if we can, sort of around the table out. Is that better for light or not?
The light's better the other way.
All right.
Might have to move the table.
Yeah. How's that, Al?
Fine. That's not too bad. Right.
Make sure they can see those banners, Toby.
Okay. Right, everyone looking this way. Nobody talking. Quiet.
Fun not included.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.